The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, Mwahaha! Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, I was fighting a whole bunch of monsters in this room, but then we decided I should probably clear the rest of them out off screen. And so I did. Don't worry, nobody else was here at the time, so you didn't miss anything. Anyway, we got Lantis and Ixzion here again.
Hi guys.
Hello. You're falling off.
We just recently watched the best LPer ever. I mean, I probably won't be mentioning names because of, you know, I have nothing good to say about this guy, so it'd be best if I not point out any names, but oh my gosh, I cannot believe he was able to play the entire game talking like that.
I can't believe he was able to play through the entire game without using materia.
At all, period. A materia-less run. But the thing is, he was like voice acting all the characters and like gave them all unique voices. And he was adding dialogue to what was already there. He's like improving dialogue. And I think
they're all unique. They're all unique and all bad.
Yeah, all unique, all bad, and all have Tourette's. And let's not even get into how he narrates all the freaking fight. That was, oh my gosh, like.
Yo, what happened to Mario? Dang.
Heaven forbid he casts Omni Slash.
Something wrong with Slash.
Dude, if I ever do an LP like that, I demand one of you come over to my house, get a gun, and just shoot me in the head. I cannot. I refuse to ever become something like that.
I'm pretty sure Lantis knows where Ixzion. I'm pretty sure Ixzion knows where you live.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, I'll be climbing through your window, snatching your people up.
Trying to rape them?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny too. Like, I was catching all of his references. Like, for some reason, Sid was what's his name from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series?
Joey.
Joey, yeah, he was Joey, and he kept doing the Brooklyn Rage thing. Now, I would consider myself a fairly large fan of Little Karibo, as he's a second best only to Team 4-Star as far as abridging goes. But no. And you know what's worse? Dre would really love this. This guy also LPs RPG Maker games. And he does it in the same style as that other LP. Just so bad. And then my heart sunk as I looked through his playlists, and there sat Chrono Trigger. I'm like, oh no.
You should totally watch it and see what it's like.
I can't. It's impossible. I can't do it. I refuse to see my most beloved and treasured video game of my childhood raped just right in front of my face. No, I'm not gonna do that. Ugh, it's so bad. I find it funny how many screens don't have borders, how many do. Like, see the save screen right here? No borders. Borders right here.
Oh, you mean that?
You not see them? Yeah.
Well, let's.
I mean, I think we mentioned this in an earlier episode, I believe, but it's just weird. And apparently, it was like that on the actual game too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like the field was in a different resolution as all the other screens. Whatever.
It's kind of like how they put a border around Star Fox whenever you're playing that, except not as big a border is required here.
Yeah. Oh gosh, the one in Star Fox. That's a good game.
Mal's gonna kill all these Amy's.
All these Amy's. Triple Fudgepackers.
Boy, this episode is just a
Look,
reference for
it's
bad
three-
Let's Players, isn't it?
Right? Oh
It's
man,
triple.
I would pay money to have Retupre get a hold of that guy's Let's Play.
I send them a message.
Good. I actually sent them a different LPer once, but I don't think they got it. They recently
Oh my gosh.
Retupre Metroid Other M, which I have decided OM stands for Oh Mr. Adam, because that's pretty much what it was about. I cannot, like, I'm not a huge Metroid fan. Like, I've played them, not religiously. I've played NES, SNES, and Fusion, which was on GBA, right?
It was.
Yeah, those are the only three I've ever played, and I like it.
I've been
It's
telling
cool and all, but-
I've been telling him to play Metroid Prime.
well,
The Metroid Prime
my excuse
series.
is the first 3D Metroid game I ever played was Hunters for DS,
Oh my
Ah,
gosh,
that's-
that no.
and that pretty much just ruined me
No,
ever
no.
wanting to play a Metroid game in 3D again.
No, you have to play Metroid Prime.
At least the
Yeah,
first
and
one.
I've had to play Other M too, I bet.
No, you
No.
don't have to play that.
No, Metroid
No.
Prime is
Retu-
very close to being... It's really close to being a traditional Metroid game. Just in the
Yes,
first-person
yes,
view.
That's what I told him. That's exactly
I
what
don't
I
know.
told Lantis.
It's on back.
It's really,
I've
really
considered
good.
it,
There's
but
no
I would-
story. It's classic Metroid gameplay, and it's only about gameplay.
Well, that's how it should have always been. It should have never been about, like, why would you try to cram a freaking story into Metroid?
Because they're
Like,
trying to
that's
compete with Halo.
unnecessary. That's like saying, you know what? Mario Golf was really good on Nintendo 64. You know what was lacking though? A storyline.
I think there was a story in the Game Boy version.
Hmm. Well, I don't think I can accurately compare, Metroid to a sports title, but
Well, you just
you
did.
understand what I'm saying. There's just
I know, right?
the amount of story in Super Metroid was the most that there should ever be in a Metroid. Like a minute 30 for the opening, and that's it.
Yeah, actually, from the beginning of the game, they just tell you like the setup, and then everything happens on screen. There's no
Yep.
dialogue,
That final
anything like
fight,
that.
able to get across so much without ever saying a word.
It's a skill. It's a real skill that's lost today.
Absolutely agree. I'm telling you, the story in Super Metroid, the actual story of the things that happened on screen was a million times better than any one given moment in Other M.
Yep, I agree. And I'm a big Metroid fan. I liked the gameplay of Other M. I did, except for like the searching part.
Ugh.
But that story is unforgivable.
And convoluted.
And I loved how, like, in Other M, you fight Ridley once, and he gets away, and then you never see him again. Like, Ridley gets taken out by somebody else other than Samus. And
Really?
I don't mean kill. Yeah. Like, Samus doesn't do it. Also, if you didn't know, Ridley started off as a freaking Furby.
Yeah, I heard about that.
No, I'm not kidding. It looks like if I like whoever made Furby, I would be drawing up legal documents to sue because it was a Furby.
Yeah,
Hug me.
That's just a lot of heat. Help you what?
Oh, and I really love how they never like the entire game. They never explain who the Deleter was, which in and of itself was a terrible name.
Yeah, you know that hack Sakamoto wrote the entire script, and he forced everybody to go along with it. Like Team Ninja made, actually developed the game, but they had like no say in the storyline, which is like it reflects bad on them, but it's not fair.
So basically, he was the George Lucas of Metroid.
Yes, exactly right. Because Sakamoto actually worked on Super Metroid with Gunpei Yokoi.
Yeah, but Yokoi wasn't going to stand for that crap.
No, so every time Sakamoto came up with some stupid crap, he was like, "Hey, you shut up! Get my coffee."
Yeah, he would slap the back of his wrist and go, "No."
No. Yeah, that's right. So you can see, man, rest in peace, Gunpei. Because Lord of Mercy has the Metroid series needed him.
And let's not even get about like what's really, I guess, for those of you who aren't aware, Retsupre being English for Let's Play are these two guys that go by the name of Diabetes and Sobi. Will take other people's Let's Plays, terrible Let's Plays, and then, Mystery Science Theater 3000 over them and comment on it. But they didn't do that for Other M. In Other M, there was a theater mode that you could watch the entire game without ever touching the controller. Like, even the parts of the game, like, they would just, like, kind of segment all the exploring and fight scenes, just be like, maybe 5 or 6 seconds of, gameplay that was, just video. And, they just watched the entire game, commenting the entire time, and it was hilarious. I love the Ridley boys. But, what I think is really funny is there a theater mode for a storyline that's terrible. Like, they were all together like, you know what? This is so good. We need to put a theater mode in, so if you're not in the mood for actually playing, you can still get the Other M experience.
Yeah, I've only played the game once. I would probably play it again for the gameplay, because I tell you, I like it. I like
if I were you, if I were you, a big hardcore Metroid fan, I would have broke that disc. I would have shattered it in my hand and just shower, raise my head up into the air, close my eyes, and just bathe in the shower of the shards of that piece of crap as they fell.
I'm glad I never played it.
Kind of like what I would do with Parasite Eve 3 or Chrono Cross.
See, but Parasite Eve 3 doesn't even have gameplay to stand on. It just sucks.
No, honestly, Other M is still a lot better than Metroid 3. I'm sorry, Parasite Eve 3.
And that's saying something.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, there is no redeeming factor in Parasite Eve 3. I did a review on the game, it was an hour 20 minutes. Go check it out on my channel.
Plug much?
I'm going to put that on the screen.
Oh yeah, for no absolute reason, I have a Super Punch-Out LP on my channel. It's going on right now, check it out.
There's no room on the screen for you.
No.
But you can help me choose an egg.
Left.
I will say left.
Shouldn't have chose Lantis.
Yeah. Have you not noticed? Anytime you've done this, I have always gotten it wrong. Every single time. Every single time. Carney kiss.
Choose the opposite of what Lantis chooses.
Yeah, but what if I choose center?
Choose left
The
or
world
right.
implodes?
Well, what's the opposite of center?
Cross-eyed.
Not center. So look, if you pick center, right, then the left one's going to be either right or tie.
I.
See? Makes sense.
Well, that's true.
Oh goodness.
Okay. What the hell is that purple thing?
What do you mean? That's a.
What is it?
I mean, I don't remember what they renamed it in this, but
What is
I
it?
mean,
Is it a
they had.
snippet?
Remember, they were originally in the Forest Maze as they were colored red.
It's Octovator.
Yeah, but what physically is that? Is it
It
look like holding something? Or
What do you mean? It
has eyes?
All right. Okay. So what it is a crossbreed between a blooper and a shy guy, right? But it's unable to fly like normal shy guys, right? Or fly guys. So it's holding on to a string or two strings tied to two paratroopers.
What?
I'm sorry, troopas that are able to fly so that it can maintain flight, since it's got blooper legs and is not in water, and therefore would not be able to transverse properly.
I see. Is that really is? I guess it looks like it does.
I'm just throwing out a theory there. If you got a better one, by all means.
Yeah, it sort of reminds me of one of those Mother 3 chimeras.
Goodness gracious. I love the Earthbound enemies.
A cattle snake.
Negative man.
Negative man? Never mind.
no.
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Cause I still gotta. I'm still gonna do that after this one.
Do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, the chimeras are from Mother 3, but Earthbound itself has just you are infamous, man.
One of my favorites is Parental Kanga Shark.
What?
Parental Kanga Shark.
Those enemies. But yeah,
Those
definitely those Amies.
Those Amies.
But yeah,
Triple daggers.
definitely play Earthbound before you play Mother 3. At the very least.
And
you don't have to play Earthbound Zero.
The original Mother, because it's practically Earthbound. Like, really, I've played all three, and playing Mother is this, and playing Earthbound is pretty similar in every shape, form, and fashion.
Yeah, well, maybe, but it's different. I have not beaten Earthbound Zero yet. But
really?
I'm trying to, but it's extremely hard. 'Cause back in the day, I was playing it. Yeah, I need a walkthrough, and it was hard. Really
No,
hard.
I'm telling you, it's possible without a walkthrough. Like,
nah, I mean, this is
I don't know
of the
how
game.
you do what?
The difficulty of the game.
Yeah, that
was
find a good place to try.
Earthbound Zero?
But
Yeah.
Well, this was back in the NES days where RPGs were hard and really hard.
Unforgivable. Unforgivable.
Brutal. It's unforgivable.
Back when Final Fantasy, you couldn't revive someone in battle.
Yeah, well, since, you know, you're going to be a blind run through Earthbound, I'm not going to actually point out the similarities between Mother 1 and Earthbound, but just, they're very similar in a lot of ways. But the thing is, Earthbound 1, or Earthbound 0, I don't know if I should call it Mother 1 or Earthbound 0, but that game and Earthbound have practically nothing in common to Mother 3. It's an entirely new game with very, very few similarities.
Oh, really?
Other than ridiculous monsters. Like Parental
The
King.
battles are the same.
And
Well, I mean, the battle is not really the same. I mean, it's spiced up though, but it's still the same presentation and all that.
Well, I look forward to playing Earthbound.
I look
As
forward
you
to watching it.
Oh, that reminds me. Remember how I said that I might be able to finish this game before Goku beat Frieza in Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yeah.
That still might happen. Did you see they
Well, they're
uploaded a
already
new episode?
Yeah, I saw that today. Like, it just came out today. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a new episode?
Yeah, man. Do you not check
Oh,
your
I gotta
YouTube?
see it.
What?
It's on a daily basis?
I'm not subscribed to them.
I'm subscribed to him.
I'm subscribed to him. What's your problem, X?
I always go to team4star.com instead of their page.
Well,
I stopped doing that when they found out they had a
Oh,
page again.
Because we've already seen it, and you have not.
Good gracious.
But he hasn't started doing the what is it called? The Spirit Bomb. He hasn't started doing that yet, so it'll be at least a couple months before he gets around to defeating Frieza.
Next strip. Next strip. Next strip. Nice. Raccoon thanks you.
Go, Hentai.
So funny. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how they are. It's so witty. It is so freaking witty. Like, I have never, like, I've seen quite a few abridged series of a lot of things. And very few times did I actually prefer the abridged series to the original content. But Dragon Ball Z abridged by far is so much better than the original content.
Yeah.
Sorry, Toei Animation, but or Akira Toriyama or Fuji TV.
Oh. Well, it's just different. Like the series is an action legend, and Abridged is a hilarious take on it. So it's sort of apples and oranges.
Oh, hey, by the way, we're playing Mario RPG. You want to talk about that at some point?
Huh? What?
What?
Oh yeah, Mario RPG. It's been everything except Mario RPG.
It's,
Yeah, well,
it's
we
like we're
talked about
hosting a
the-
talk show, almost.
Yeah, well, we talked about the blooper shy guy paratrooper thing. Troopa. They're troopas, not troopers.
Evil Koopa and his Koopas.
I wonder if there's such thing as a stormtrooper.
Ah! No.
I'm gonna
there
Google
isn't.
that now.
Oh, but there is.
Stormtrooper.
Oh my god.
There's gotta be.
Yep, there is.
Oh, where?
I just image Google search. They used the Troopas from Paper Mario series and just kind of gave them a white skin with a stormtrooper helmet.
Oh, but no, that doesn't count. I thought you were talking about like an actual Nintendo-made Stormtrooper.
That would be interesting.
No.
That would be so funny. It needs to happen.
I think Nintendo would be pretty afraid to spoof on Star Wars, though, considering what happened to Enix.
What happened to
Right.
them? What are you talking about?
In Dragon Warrior 4, in the English translation, there was a town called Ewok, and LucasArts sued them. Which is why we didn't get Dragon Warrior 5 and 6. Because that put them pretty much out of business, almost.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of Dragon Warrior / Quest.
I kind of like them, but I totally agree with your complaints about the series.
I respect Dragon Warrior / Quest, or it did, but I find the games boring.
Very boring and very unfair. Like, incredibly unfair.
You guys should be glad that you never played Dragon Warrior 7 because that game's just ridiculous.
It's like a lot of text and all that stuff.
A lot of text plus Dragon Warrior 7 has you backtracking across places over and over again.
Well, that and the whole if you game over, you lose half your money. Like, I hoard money in RPGs. And Breath of Fire 2's doing that, and you know, we were talking about that before we were on camera. And I'll sit there and grind forever, go save, and then if I go through a dungeon, get to a boss, and I die and I lose like, you know, half of everything I've worked so hard, I don't care how much experience I got. It's nothing compared to all the grinding I did. I'm not gonna freaking do that.
You know Breath of Fire 2 has banks, right?
Huh. Well, shut up.
That's a no.
I like I got quiet for a bit.
Well, anyway, the Dragon Quest / Warrior series did that, and I couldn't stand it, especially with how expensive everything is.
Yeah.
Like, all the new equipment in all the towns, regardless of if you've done hours of grinding, like, you're only going to ever be able to afford maybe 2 of your 4 people's weapon. And that's when you got, you know, sets of armor you have to buy as well.
I think I'm about ready to bring in Peach.
Right? Group hug would be really nice right about now.
That bee is really fast.
Well, it is a bee.
Can't be double attacking, man.
Man, I gotta tell you though, Dragon Quest VIII was the absolute worst about fetch questing.
No, Dragon Warrior 7 is worse than that.
It can't be.
It is.
It can't be. There was like, in Dragon Quest VIII, there was like 4 hours of just straight fetch quests.
Well, with Dragon Warrior 7, after you complete an island, then you have to search around for puzzle pieces to unlock the next island.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Anyway, we're at about a half hour here, so we're going to end this episode here. Next time, I'm going to be jumping over some cannons. It's gonna be fun.
Yay. Later, guys.
Alright.